Check if the microphone's good. All right, it says it's good. About there. Now we got to put the monitor up. I don't even know if we're live yet. No device is supported. Oh my god. I think we're bowling. All right. Guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button real quick. Por favor, appreciate it. If you're watching the VOD, hit the like button. Let me know that you're a VOD watcher. Because I'm trying to still figure out what the plan is. Because, I mean, let's be real here. Money's freedom and opportunity. So, I'm getting VOD watcher, yo, I appreciate that. Because just now starting to maybe get reached out by some companies for monetization, and my whole philosophy is always keep it self and like community driven funded. That's why like the Patreon model is so huge, that sort of thing. Like this guy Meat Canyon does it, because I can't be that salesman. I don't like, unless it's a product I genuinely use, and there's no way I can just fucking, I don't know, man. They start throwing checks around, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what bullshit people will say. That same guy on YouTube, Mr. Meat Canyon, whatever. If you don't know him, whatever. He's just a YouTube, and he integrates these ads. And in the video, it's just, it cuts the whole flow of the video. You fucking know, you always skip over them. It's just, it's a whole hassle. Insane. XLM. You're damn right, XLM going up. And we're loving every second of it. Was XRP at with the rest of the market? But yet again, now that, listen, listen, let's get, I'm still down 19% of my Stellar investment. Listen, it's yet again, it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective when you get in. What's your time horizon? Yet again, in my mind, the ideal thing is you shouldn't want to sell your assets. The whole thing is kind of waiting out the system until being able to borrow against it, and it's good collateral here. Like, have an optionality with this asset, or ones that have grown, and hanging on to them for dear life. Quality. That seems the end game. So, like, I don't know, just selling it and having another taxable event. You're buying your XRP with already taxed money out of the fucking wazoo. Like, it's just, it's, I don't even know. It's fucking, everything's against you. And that's the only way some semi out of it. It's, in my mind. You gotta be, like, yield. Yield is huge. Yield is huge. I ain't touching none of that shit. Still, none. XLM up, yeah, like I'm seeing like 35%. I'm loving it. McDonald's. No. I'm loving it. What the fuck? Who is that? Isn't that McDonald's? Oh, they haven't used that in a while. If that's their little jingle motto thing. Yeah, same here. I'm diversified, but not into XLM, and trying not to grab some now. Yeah. XLM, since the inception of me getting into this, XLM was always one, yet again, within the handful that I want a nice little allocation to, you know, in that pool. In my mind, it's always been XRP XLM in terms of like priority, not because in the beginning, yet again, Bitcoin and ETH got me into the space. I think everyone, more or less, you know, if you took a general view of the entire crypto space, I assume, I mean, it still is, the Bitcoin monopoly is still in effect as of now. Just the whole fun narrative now is heating up with utility coming in. And I don't know, things are a little bit different on the horizon. I want Bitcoin's price to do well too, because like I said, I think everyone and their mother has a little bit of Bitcoin, just literally for that reason. That's at least my reason. It's like, whatever, you had it, I just hang on to it because I don't want to deal with just the hassle of fucking paying taxes anyway. Unless you have to, obviously. You gotta liquidate or some shit, but yeah. Let me post this. Why isn't this posted? The fuck is this song? You kidding me? What's today? Thursday? Oh, Thursdays. Man, Thursdays. I know, but then people like Friday. No, not this. Where is Where are we tuning in from? Do we got the New Jersey? No, not New Zealand. Do we got the New Zealand guy in here? Always. All right, we'll get this going. Let me get the link. Connor, I will not believe it until Connor is in the octagon. And I don't think, I'm counting him out. Counting him out. I don't think he'd come back from that. Yo, this guy commented on the VOD yesterday. Look at this. The name of the stream of the VOD from yesterday was Massive Stellar XLM News. I'm feeling real good about our crypto positioning right now. And the comment goes, news is for XLM, not XRP. What? Like, is this real? What? Not to call this guy out. Maybe it is just a huge misunderstanding. Maybe it's a massive misunderstanding. I'm confused. Yes, it says that. Interesting stuff. I don't know. It's just, it really is. They do such a good job of blurring reality when you use the internet now. It's insane. Like, dude, all over Twitter. You see the same statement posted over and over and over again. Because it's a fucking platform literally incentivized to cause mischief and mayhem. So if you just say crazy shit all the time, like, people in the crypto space know how to farm it like crazy. Don't sleep on ZBEC? Yeah, bro, I ain't sleeping on ZBEC. I personally don't have any ZBEC, but I don't doubt it. I'm feeling really good about my position right now. Where the hell is the goddamn stream? Live. Where did XRP go? In the trash. It's like that scene from Toy Story. I don't want to play with you anymore. And he throws him into the abyss. No, I'm joking. I mean, XLM's pumping, so we'll show some XLM going on today. Should I FOMO when? Yo, guys, that's the thing. When you start asking yourself that, when that emotion starts kicking in, I don't know. What goes up comes down. But listen, I'm not saying FOMO into anything. I'm not saying anything. But what just got announced yesterday, but Zerb, you understand what I'm about to say? Let me try to rack my brain real quick, because I got a million thoughts, because I'm trying to go back and forth. It's tough on the fly. Let's see. That announcement solidified to the entire space that this project, in the official stamp of approval for this project, they're like, we're using this in the beginning. In 2027, we want to start using this. Yet again, in the same document, they say multi-chain, as we've seen their 16-page papers and everything talk about multi-chain interoperability. They're building like the Council of Ricks for interoperability, all bunch of shit. Multi-chain world. So, but this is the stamp of approval for it. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's got the official Mac Daddy stamp of approval. So we can buy the ever-living shit out of this. The DTCC literally just came out and said, hey, we're going to use this. So to see a pump that wouldn't take a lot necessarily to get this moving up 30-something%. But, I mean, they said that about the lawsuit. Granted, the price did rip after the lawsuit for XRP. Like the official one last summer, and then it fucking ripped to like 3-something. So I mean, the news will do that. I'm not saying FOMO into nothing. I've always liked XLM. It's always been interesting. The underlying story of that, like Jed literally going off and they're like, oh, he copied it. I don't know. It seems all just odd. That entire story. He goes off, does that, hangs around for a bit. All right, I think my mission's done his. And now he's like building space stuff. It's just that he's an interesting guy. We got announced yesterday is so enormous. You have to make a new word. I don't even know. FOMO was a no-no. True. Hold up. With connection of XLM and DTCC revealed, when do you think it's going to be revealed XRP and DTCC? I don't know. And yet again, it doesn't really matter in my mind. We know Ripple Prime, like you see all the names. Ripple Prime is involved within that 50 plus firm they got going. Like it's everywhere. It's everywhere in subsections of subsections. It's like, it's such a massive task. You need so many different hands in it to work. But yet again, it just seems like inevitability till you get some concrete info about some capacity, XRPL, whatever, because they say multi-chain. You know, is it out of the possibility to think maybe Ethereum? I don't know. Those are the questions you got to ask. Like, which ones? Chainlink has been involved with fucking DTCC, like nonstop massive moves. But I don't think any of those really did that to the price of the token. You could correct me if I'm wrong, because we covered also a lot. So always the dynamics of the token in that. I haven't done my true due diligence of it, but it does seem like one that in a portfolio, you know, nice little weighting to me. XLM still under December price, still a buy zone. Yet again, all about perspective. How long you trying to hold it? If you're trying to hold it forever or a fucking long time and be pretty happy about it, I don't know. It's a gamble. I admit that for sure. ZBEC is appealing to people because they missed the blue chip cryptos under a penny and they have dreams of getting rich by having a shitload of tokens. Fact is, most projects fail, even good ones. Yeah, I mean, I think yet again, I think we see the handful that kind of have skedaddled their way through the golden gates. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking Ripple and XRP and what they got going on with that. Circle, Coinbase. Who else you see in that web? It really just look at the packs. Honestly, you look at the donation money. That yet again, it all comes down to money. You buy their influence. Just the technology is going to kick ass on its own. But now the last kind of hurdle is for real, in paper legislation. How do taxes work? How does X, Y, Z work? I mean, there's so much bullshit that still has to be reined in. Damn, I need a pump too. You know what? Hit some push-ups. Life is a gamble, he says. That is true. Every day you wake up is a gamble. I'm looking into AI bot trading. Something tells me that just wouldn't work necessarily. I'm not saying people don't do it, because I don't know, but your boy Claver doesn't even know what to say anymore. He just goes on BS to cover his lives. What does he say? Because I don't tune into none of that. What does he say? I bet XRP, XLM, ETH, CC, and XDC will be the top blockchains used. Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem out of the realm of possibility as ones that stick around in the future. Some bigger than others, but I don't know. We do see rotations of money taking place right now. Oh my god, Bitcoin is so much. We're gonna go through it. Jake the fake. What are you saying, bro? Did you hear that? My keyboard unplugged for the 100th time. Let me hit that download. Let me upload that. Post. ZBAC is partnered with Stellar and Ripple. That's bullish to me. That is pretty bullish. Trying to find the bottom for XRP to load up. Time in the market. Usually timing it. Usually it's like the gopher thing. How much could a woodchuck chuck? All that shit. Trying to find the bottom for XRP. Trying to find the bottom for XRP is like looking in a fucking Alice in Wonderland. Mike, I've been watching your videos for a few months. Now, what's your background? Where you from? I'm from Iraq. No, I'm just kidding. Claver is a salesman. He is good at his job. Cannot lie about that. I mean, he's definitely made a good chunk of money. XLM pumping is a way to shake people out of XRP. Don't screw up or panic sell. Oh, you think it's like PSYOP level? That's what you're saying? They're like, look over here. What if it's the opposite? What if it's this whole time? Nah, I'm just joking. I think they'll both do well. That's my opinion. I think a whole lot of people rotated from XRP to XLM yesterday. Well, I don't even know if it's necessarily rotated. Maybe it just it definitely put it on people's radar to some capacity that it's causing a little bit of ruckus. XRP will be, I think they're both going to do good. I don't think it's like one thing or the other. Like if I hold both, I'm going to be fucking happy as shit. They're out there telling you, multi-chain world, interoperability. We wrote a 16-page paper on it with other fucking trillions and trillions of dollars of entities, other bodies, DTCC, fucking BIS. They just finished up something with that Project Agora stuff. It's like, it's never ending. Look at this. According to Gemini, yo, Trump admin advances plan for new $250 bill featuring the president. Okay, I'll leave that there. I just want to make certain we are all aware of the magnitude. Oh, I know this is a long post right now. I'm not going to do this. But Chad chiming in. There she goes. XLM breaks 32% and up. Pretty solid. Pretty solid right now. You gotta take the little wins. I don't think we're out of this crypto winter yet, even though Tom Lee's been telling you for 47 months straight. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Partnerships don't necessarily mean anything. Anyone remember freaking out about the XRP MoneyGram? So many nothing burger partnerships over the last decade. I think it's just such a long game. That's literally just my answer to it. I think it's a fucking long play. What the hell is this? Let me get this out. I need like, oh, Phoenix goes kind of crazy. Yeah, let's get some Phoenix going in the background. Area 51 in full effect. What was the thing I was looking at? Oh, he was celebrating that. What happened? Did the stream die? Reconnection success. Whoa, that was interesting. That's interesting. Yo, if we're good in the stream, give me right at number 1. No, that was a straight up disconnect. Ethernet. Interesting. Someone doesn't want the truth about Ripple Stellar getting out for real, dude. Someone mentioned aliens. They don't want you to talk about aliens. XRP is McDonald's, XLM is the Big Mac. XRP is way more important. To the masses. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, that was an odd, because I'm Ethernet in. Usually we don't get any problems with this, but it was a straight up, it went disconnected. Oh, reconnected. Interesting. They hijacked the stream. People throwing out the patents from a while back. They're fighting back and forth. It doesn't say this, it doesn't say that. We covered it. We covered it too a long time ago. It shows literally Stellar and XLM, and then they're like, in this case, does this cross pair work for this instance, XYZ? It's a whole thing, you know, testing a whole bunch of the nitty and gritty. Apparently today, Harambe died. Apparently Harambe died today, back when. 10 years since we lost that guy. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, what a stud, dude. Oh my God, this is going on for real though. They spoiler alert. I'm sorry if you care about the movie Disclosure Day coming out. Steven Spielberg back. Disclosure Day. The UFO files. On the brink of a complete reset. Something. Okay. What is the end game with the Disclosure Day shit right now with the UFOs? Like, what are they gonna whip out, if anything, or is it just gonna go quiet again? Because it does. You've seen the progression throughout time of this fucking soft disclosure being built. Is it just my audio that's messed up? I don't know, guys. Is the audio messed up? You gotta let me know. I think everything's kind of fine on my end. Maybe it's chopped. I don't know. Let's see. FOMO went to Canton? I don't know about that. I think Disclosure Day will activate many dormant experiences from contactees, much in a way they uncover of what? I don't even know what that is. If anyone knows what that means, but they showed the alien in Disclosure Day. And the trailer. So that was the only reason now I want to see it, because it did look like he was never gonna, what's it called? I don't know what the word is. It looked boring, because I'm like, they might go the route of not showing the aliens and they're just like, they click around and shit. But it's showing a gray and everyone's going, it's the same one when he did another alien movie way back when. Let me see. The fuck was the name of it? Someone knows. Could be the beginning of the rotation. Son of a Richard talking about. Just in BlackRock clients sell 500, okay, million worth of Bitcoin. Largest outflow since inception. Could be the beginning of a rotation. Let's see. It's time to pass the Clarity Act. So get it passed. Still talking about it. Still talking about it. DTCC to roll out 24/5 trading as of Monday. In just 4 days, the DTCC begins rolling out 24/5 trading for U.S. equities. As always, on markets are becoming reality. Okay. Cool. Smoke. What is Smoke saying? Dude, people always beefing with Smoke. They're like, your documents don't mean shit. And then he gets butthurt. And then he blocks them, dude. This guy. Him and Scams. Scams and him don't like each other. It's fucking insane. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, a bunch of moves going on with the BIS. And he's dropping shit he's found throughout the years. District 9. Dude, I don't want District 9 to be real life. You kidding me? You think that's what's going to happen? You think that's what's going to happen? For real? Let's see. Back in good audio. All right, roger that. District 9 freaks me out. It freaks me out big time. Yes, Ripple introduced the concept of atomic transactions. All right, I'm not going to go into that right now. Project Agora prototype. Uh-oh. What did I click? The hell did I click, bro? Oh, it takes me right to that website. Hell yeah. Project Agora, exploring tokenization of wholesale cross-border payments. Yeah, we've heard about this for a while. I remember Jake talked about it. Apex Crypto talked about it. He has a whole theory like, oh, the Project Agora is XRP. It's that. I haven't listened to his take on it. I should at some point because, I mean, I'll hear you out if you got enough good evidence, you know? Why not? What makes Project Agora truly unique is its combination of innovation and global collaboration scale. It brings together 8 central banks, including those of 5 major reserve currencies and over 40 leading financial institutions, convened by the Institute of International Finance in a public-private owner partnership. Goddamn. Goddamn. Yeah, this is definitely... Oh, yeah, they got a ton of stuff worth looking into here. Because this is it. this fucking Project Agora. Skynet's about to go live, dude. That's it. GG at 10. GG at 20. My feelings exactly. All right, what's he saying? He's got another case for XRP. I'm panicking that XRP price is falling because today I could only buy a very small amount of XRP. I'm panicking that I couldn't buy more. DAI. My feelings exactly. The only XRP panic I experience is when the price gets down a lot and I'm not positioned at a time to buy a big chunk. Roger that. I think markets could be down, at least crypto overall, besides obviously XLM right now. More stuff going on in the Middle East. They like violated the ceasefire, Iran missiles, some other escalation. U.S. Central Command and regional partners remain vigilant. Yeah, roger that. We've heard this story before. BIS partner banks are set to begin live testing its blockchain cross-border payment prototype with real value transactions under Project Agora. Shit is heating up, man. Stella's out there running laps. Yeah, all right, let's take a look at this. Because I saw this going around too. This is in the most recent Disclosure Day trailer. They show the alien spoiler. And then...
I used to say to myself, wouldn't it be wonderful if all of this turned out to be true? I'm now thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful for people to know all of this is true?
Whoa. Yo, that actually goes pretty hard, bro. That's tough.
I used to
say what you will. That's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Now I'm gonna go see it. That trailer officially hooked me, and now I'm definitely gonna go see it. What, like, that's so sick. What if it is true? I don't know. I don't know. Steven Spielberg. I don't know. Maybe he knows. Dude, even in... Cause wait, he did Jaws, right? In Jaws, there's like the... And then people say, oh, it's a comet, whatever. And some people are like, it's a fucking UFO in Jaws, all this stuff. He's always been in that realm for sure. Interstellar travel for humans by 2040. The Reptilian Society. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? All roads lead to blockchain. The DTCC saw this one. Roger that. Gary Playbook. What's going on with this? Oh my God, is this recent?
Innovation.
Oh no, is this recent? His face, dude.
Innovation happens after financial legislation. So You know, that was then. This is now. The CFTC says it's supported by historical recognition of events contracts, the role in regulating these markets, and so it should have complete jurisdiction, and it is going after things like insider trading.
It should go back to Congress and ask for it, but I'm saying that it is the law of the land what passed in 2010. And further, Congress gave the CFTC then authority to prohibit some bad things, agreements, contracts, or transactions involving terrorism, war, assassination, gaming, and other
But brother, what are you even saying? Get out of here. Why are you even still here? No one gives a flying fadoodle what the fuck you have to say anymore. Him in this like matrixy place. Yo, lock him in that room and leave him there. It's Gary's playbook. So he's going after prediction markets. I do see the anti-army going after prediction markets. Thank God. It literally just seems like they moved on from crypto. They finally got that all settled. But they always need that thing that the lobby doesn't want. So the next thing is like, all right, whatever, give up that war. Now go to prediction markets. Go after them. Morning. What up? I hope XRP goes to 0 so I can buy a shit ton more. Yeah, maybe Disclosure Day will cause that to happen. I'm waiting for my tax rebate. It's been nearly 2 weeks. Earth has been wiped out 3 to 4 times already. Aliens just have fun and press and reset. It's an interesting theory. Interstellar. H-bar trying to make a little move too. Screen's triggering my FOMO, Mike. Yo, hey, you gotta have self-control. Let's see. I think we're chilling. Someone said they believe in aliens or something. I honestly believe if aliens are out there, have been paying attention to our civilization, this would be the last place they would come to. Where else would they go? What if, like, there's so many unknowns and what ifs. So many unknowns. That's insane. He's like, what if it's all true? What the fuck you mean, what if it's all true? It's the same, it's the gray. We've heard the grays forever, dude. The gray aliens. Whether they're from the ocean or whatever. So yes, Ripple is partnered with several participants in the BIS project Agora. Here's a few. Okay. Ripple BIS, he's saying, okay. Take your word for it. The BIS concludes Project Agora, finding tokenized central bank reserves could make cross-border payments faster and safer. Water's wet. The New York Fed, Bank of England, and Bank of Japan now move toward real value testing on blockchain rails. Oh boy, you better get ready. You better get ready with that information. Good thing we bought some extra XLM yesterday morning. If aliens are real, I'm smashed one. Alien bussy, the alien bussy. Speaking of prediction markets, my Polymarket app only lets me sports bet, nothing else. Yeah, I don't fuck with none of that. Gary's built like a Tic Tac. Yo, being built like a Tic Tac's fucking crazy. That's fucking insane. Speaking of, I read that. Earth has been, oh yeah, but how are you saying that so definitively? Earth's been wiped out 3 to 4 times. Says who? The cave paintings and like the underground structures and all these places and Göbekli Tepe, like all this crazy shit. The Amazon's not even explored. All this stuff. The Sphinx. Those really are fascinating. The history of that. The potential history with that. The tax man. The tax man will get you. Yeah, because because Donnie came out. I think he's made like 2 or 3 tweets talking about crypto or Bitcoin within the last week or 2. President Trump says his administration. Let's just read it. Gary Gensler and the anti-crypto army nearly destroyed the American crypto industry by driving Bitcoin crypto perpetual. Is this for real? I don't even know. This definitely is like he gave someone the fucking phone to write that if it's legit. Okay, well, we get it. We're going to be the Bitcoin capital of the world. Let's see. Most overlooked the insane significance, but Mr. 589 made sure to tell the Gensler cheerleaders at the 24 Bitcoin conference that his number 1 priority would be to fire Gary Gensler. Okay, I do remember that because then the crowd, I remember he said it, the crowd, they roared, and he was like, oh, I don't know, like I gotta look more into this guy. I mean, to get a response like that, like as if someone just told him to say that, but when he gauged the response, he's like, oh, this is a big crowd that could get moving, you know? Because yet again, when you're fucking directly with people's money and investments and their hope to get out of this hole and shit, you can get them moving with policy, because that means they're at least trying to get to the truth to some capacity. Not saying other shit doesn't, but you know what I'm saying. U.S. strikes Iran military site that posed a threat. Yes, anymore. Bank of International Settlements, fine tokenized central bank. We got that. Mr. Wonderful crawling out of his dungeon.
We've been talking about adoption of blockchain into enterprise. Let's call that the S&P 500.
Yeah, he's enterprise, but never once Ripple or XRP. It was always just the ones that seemed. It doesn't even make sense who's controlling his. Who's controlling his fucking statements?
15 years. 15 years. It's never happened. So one of the reasons it's never happened is because it's not compliant. And that's because most of the
Who's been working on the compliancy since like fucking 2013?
The S&P 500 are issuers under the SEC in debt and equity. So if something is not adopted and approved by the SEC and the regulator, they don't care what it is. They're not going to touch it. However, this act coming through the Structure Act, Jill DeBrandt was just at Consensus on stage.
Get its name right.
With Haggerty back in Washington. They say the markups are accelerating with staffers, that we may get this cleared before the midterms. If that's true, it won't help the poo-poos, but what it will help is whichever chain out there becomes standardized in the S&P 500. So what you want to do, and I'm trying to do this, and it's not easy, is figure out which of the level 1s or level 2s or any chain, because it's not going to be Ethereum, I don't think.
Oh my God, all of a sudden, I can't, I'm actually like getting fidgety that I want to fucking sprint because he's such a page shill. It's fucking remarkable.
It doesn't have all the attributes that it needs to be enterprise for.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like people have been saying that for a long time, but fucking cut a week ago. Bitcoin, Ethereum, it's Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I think only Ethereum, Solana, Solana. I like Ethereum again. It's great. It's whatever, who the fuck is telling him. He's owned by ABC Disney. ABC Disney got that soul, like the devil contract from Cuphead with this guy. I'm telling you. That's why he got in a Hollywood movie. He's feeling like they're massaging him in the bougie, like they're like, yo, Mr. Wonderful, we'll give you all your hopes and dreams.
Management, let's say, or inventory or logistics or whatever it is. But there will be one. And the way you'll know it is it.
The way. Oh my God. The way you'll know it is like, I think it's Ethereum. I think Ethereum's gonna continue to do so good forever. Tom Lee, I think Ethereum, I'm only down 99% on my stock, but I think it's going to 40,000. I think we're at the end of the crypto winter. I think we're there. But on the same hand, I think July, I don't think much. Like, he just fucking goes on and on and on. He's a different breed.
It will start to be adopted by each sector of the S&P, which is 11 sectors. So if all of a sudden you see real estate adopt that chain, and then another sector adopts the same chain, and then a third adopts that chain's probably trading at some massive discount, whatever it is. Or it'd be new. I doubt it, though, but something new. Because there's always the threat about software being affected by AI. It got crushed. And all these chains are just software. So is it...
They're more than that.
Possible that AI would write a new chain? I don't know. But it wouldn't matter. The moat would be that it got adopted by so many S&P 500 companies. The minute I figure that one out, that's the next big thing in crypto.
See, the thing is, it's like, since we're tapped in, the thing is, like, I'm not even saying we're fucking Albert Einstein or anything like that, but since we're so tapped into this space since fucking like 2017, to see just it's so blatant. It's so blatant, these fucking snake oil salesmen. Remember BitConnect, all this fucking stupid shit. That's what rings echoes of the strategy thing going on. Just follow the fucking money. Follow the money. It's insane. As soon as I figure, Mr. Wonderful, you're in the fucking supposedly, like, that's what I mean. You can have a shit ton of money. That means you got lucky, because, like, he's either fucking stupid or intentionally being deceiving, because he has money pulling him to be a certain team and all this shit, which I'm sure he does. With someone with his stature and influence, I'm sure the people in suits are going to sit you down and be like, listen, you got to be, we'll give you a shit ton of money, whatever. You know, you just talk good about Ethereum this week. Oh, maybe next week we'll give you a little bit more, but mention only this talking point. Solana's great. And that's it. But Mr. Wonderful, the mutual fund guy, can't sit around and even conceive or even pay attention to, what was this token that fucking jumped Ethereum and it's still number 3, number 4, whatever it is now, because the stable coin's in BNB. But it's like, it's you know what I'm saying? It's fucking, guys are brutal. What's in my pocket, dude? What is that? Oh man, moneymaker Mark. Mike, did you play lacrosse? No, I never did. No, I didn't. It always looked fun as shit. Like I've not played legit lacrosse, but like in high school gym class and stuff, I think we played it indoor, you know, and it was fun. Played games like it too. It's a fun one though. Yeah, because you get fucked up in lacrosse. So I'm actually kind of glad I never did. Unless you're just too good, I don't know. Because I remember from Teen Wolf, they play lacrosse in it, and he's body bagging people because he gets the powers of the wolf. Bro, legit thought I would be a pro laxer back in high school, bro. Is that what they call it? What is that? A laxer? That's insane. Dude, yeah, like I played baseball young. Baseball was kind of my thing, and my shoulders like never been the same because I pitched. I kind of did it all, but mainly I was pitch. They had me try catching for a while. Catching was all right. Yeah, pitching was always my shit. It's an alien in your pocket. I think Flair is more upside than XLM, so I mean, that's the beauty of it. I played 1 year D1 at Manhattan and was like, yeah, I'll be a YouTuber instead. I mean, the YouTube life's legit, though. YouTube life is definitely legit. Definitely. Stellar continues to be the best blockchain for real-world use. Oh, who said that? Jed McCaleb? Oh my god, the guy who stole... He's got an octopussy. What the hell is this account? I think this is the real one. Founder of Stellar Development Foundation. Look at that. Vastspace.com. That company's fucking interesting. Excuse my French. That's very interesting. Stellar continues to be one of the best blockchains in the world. Yo, he just stole the code, jumped off. Fucking Breaking Bad. Rolling in the desert. He's got the code, he stole it. He goes over here, we're gonna make Stellar. We're gonna make Stellar, bitch. And it just so happens to have the fucking identical logo to Grok. AI Grok, I'm looking at it. It's on the side of the screen. It's identical. It's the same thing. Granted, it's like the singularity or event horizon, some shit like that. It's supposed to symbolize. But, and then you also look at the 1980 whatever Economist magazine and the Phoenix with it. That whole article is just an interesting article. And it seems to be now kind of, you know, taking shape to an extent. And it's the Phoenix, right? The one world currency. The Phoenix. And it's got the XLM kind of thing. Like fucking Flavor Flav. It's got the chain of XLM and the Phoenix. Blah, coming out of the ash. Watch your ass. Ethereum will fade away like Spider-Man and the Infinity Stones. Yo, come on, dude. That's too soon for that. That had me bugging when I saw that in theater. That was the best. No. Yeah, that might have been the best theater experience I had. Yeah, probably. Because I was so invested in that because it was before everything turned to fucking absolute dog shit beyond belief. All of it. Daredevil used to be so fucking cool. The Punisher used to be so fucking cool. Now they're like geeks. I don't know. If they fuck. I don't know how you fucked that up. How you fucked that up? What is that? What does that mean? What is going on? Star Wars, dude. They just released fucking Mandalorian Grogu, like 3 episodes just glued together. Yep, and avoids any SEC action mysteriously. Yeah, he said, yeah, exactly. It's just the whole interesting. Oh, interesting. Coincidence. Let's see. I don't want to play anymore. It's an alien in your pocket. Alien in my pocket. Like and share, everyone. Yo, I appreciate that, Silver. Let me see. Yeah, 36 for 85 is criminal. Yeah, I can't even see. Let's see what's going on. Let me see. Let's see what's going on. Yo, guys, we getting active today or what? What are we hitting for a workout today? Got some free time today. Let me see. All right. I might be hitting probably. I've been hitting outdoor workouts, outdoor workout, mile run, mile to mile and a half run to the calisthenics park. Hit calisthenics. We hit 4 rounds of a circuit, so we'll do like pull up, push up to some variation, incline, whatever, all till failure, more or less failure, and then throw like a leg work in there or something, then throw an ab in there, and then you do like 4 rounds of that. Add some accessory. Go Knicks, dude! I've only seen it because TikTok. This guy on Side Talk, he's going crazy viral because he's screaming about the the Knicks winning. He's hyped. At the XRP conference, Flare plans to replace Ethereum. Time will tell. Time will tell. That's it. Jose, jalapeno on a stick. DTCC and Stellar are expected to go live first half 2027. Only exercise is running out of money. I feel that. Oh, this guy's getting cheeky with it. Look at this. DTCC and Stellar in yellow. Remember this from Bearable Guy, the yellow brick road. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, shit. I mean, I don't know what that is or who that is. Interesting. President Trump, nobody's going to control the Strait of Hormuz. It's international waters. We'll blow up the... All right, hey, just relax, dog. Yell at him. If this move from the DTCC with XLM surprised you, then you are simply not locked into how big of a player Stellar is in tokenization. Stellar has been a key player in the tokenization boom, especially with Franklin Templeton for years. This is just another huge move confirmed. Yeah, we know. Oh, God. Oh, we covered this yesterday, right?
And yield for asset owners. And so if you can tokenize a bunch of securities, then you can shop for the best credit terms and the highest yield. And in the 20th century TradFi economy, your bank decides that you just won't get credit, you just won't get yield, and there's not a single thing you can do about it. And so tokenization. Okay, tokenization will cure your ugliness. All right, bare naked crypto. Here we go. I don't know if I could deal with that right now. Let's see. All right, let me get this up. That going. All right. Disclosure day. Disclosure day. I'm definitely going to go see it now. You basically... Oh, Brad said something? What did Brad say? Let's see. I just refreshed the timeline. Only on my mind. Like all the... Oh my god, Flare. Sailor is just too cringe to watch, I guess. XRP will follow. XLM, just watch. Good evening, crypto. The US and Iran have... What? Oh, okay. Oh my god, here we go. Dude, these fucking people are so bad. Oh my god, breaking. The US and Iran have reached a deal. But Trump has not signed it yet. All right, then they didn't reach a deal. US and Iran agreed on a 60-day ceasefire extension and the start of nuclear negotiations, as if they haven't been. That's the main negotiation they're talking about, but... Trump was briefed on the details and asked for a few days to think about it. Key terms of the agreement: be unrestricted, no tolls, no harassment. Iran must remove all mines from the strait within 30 days. Dude, that narrative was crazy. They're like, yeah, we lost them in the water. We can't find them. The fucking mines we put down. CEO Brad. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yo, he's posting the stroking Gensler, dude. Yo, I don't want Gary stroking nothing. The anti-crypto army was defeated by the courts, by the voters, and by Trump. It never made policy, legal, or political sense. Combating financial innovation only helped protect those that wanted to keep an old, often broken system in place. You're done, buddy. You're done, buddy. How about that one? I just saw in the news this morning we attacked again. Yeah, I mean, insane. It's like how much longer we gotta do this? You kidding me? They're talking the full ramifications of the fucking disrupted supply chain. 3 to 6 months. We'll feel that. Can only imagine. As if we're not feeling it already. It seems. Starlink making a bunch of moves. That ugly guy. Don't be surprised if you end up richer after all this. Who's this? Amplify ETFs? I don't care what Amplify ETFs has to say. We know the general outcome. Van Eck launches the first U.S. spot BNB ETF. Wow, I can't wait to buy my fucking BNB. Who is this? Paul Atkins. Oh my god. Yo, Daz with the $5 schmeckle super chat. Yo, I appreciate that, my guy.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Keeping the wheels on this baby. Yeah, I don't know. XRP, he knows it. Here we go. Let's see. Yes, some Anthony Pomplovino.
While AI stocks are flying and everyone is chasing momentum and it's hitting all-time highs, usually the thing that you want to be buying is the thing that's out of favor, that's going to come back into favor.
True. Listen, I'm not saying nothing.
So the big question is, if you think about Bitcoin, is the U.S. government going to stop printing money? If they do not start printing money, which I don't think they're going to stop, that means that Bitcoin at some point in the future is going to be back. It'll be the pretty girl at the bar again.
That's the catalyst in your mind.
For what period of time you're saying gold has outperformed? Over 10 years, the S&P has outperformed gold.
So on a 1-year time frame, 2-year time frame, 3-year time frame, 4-year time frames, these are all the way back to 10 years. Gold continues to outperform. Now, when you get back,
over 10 years, it's significantly, the S&P has significantly outperformed gold.
Gold over those time periods continues to outperform. So if you go back, even all the way back to 25 years, gold has outperformed the S&P 500. While AI stocks are flying and
okay. XRP, and he knows it. He goes, he knows it. He knows it. All right. Let's see. Anything else going on? Yeah, he's just a walking, talking billboard, that guy, too. Anthony Pomplovino. Thomas Massey, some shit like that. Just in Tesla, SpaceX collectively owned 30,000 Bitcoin. Roger that. Hopefully, they're cool with that investment. that gamble. Let's see. Anthony Pomplovino. Yo, he's so authentic.
ProCap
He looks like a fucking agent.
Financial Chairman and CEO. You want to start with the price, or you want to start with the CFTC and Gemini?
let's start with the price. That's
Let's start with the price. Joe said, "What's going on with this dog of an asset?"
He said Bitcoin is dog with fleas. That's what he said. All right, I got a great stat for you guys. So if you go back on 1 year timeline, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, all the way to 10 years.
Yep.
Every single year on that timeline, gold has outperformed the S&P. And why is that important? Because if you go back over a 5 or a 10-year time frame, Bitcoin and gold on the compound annual growth rate has been significantly outperforming. Now, the reason I bring that up is because we usually think of gold as not being super volatile, and we think of Bitcoin as being very, very volatile. But over these long time periods, what we find is that these assets actually do better than what are supposed to be the productive stocks. Now, that doesn't make investors feel good because Bitcoin hasn't been doing very well over the last 2 years. And so what I think people have to realize is that while AI stocks are flying and everyone is chasing momentum and it's hitting all-time highs, usually the thing that you want to be buying is the thing that's out of favor, that's going to come back into favor. And so the big question is, if you think about Bitcoin, is the U.S. government going to stop printing money? If they do not start printing money in 10 years, gold continues to...
Dude, he's basically just saying buy gold.
Continues to outperform. Now,
over 10 years, it's...
Over 10 years, it's done.
Significantly, the S&P has significantly outperformed gold.
Gold over those time periods continues to outperform. So if you go back, even all the way back to 25 years, gold has outperformed the S&P 500.
Brother, where do you think we're going to be as a civilization in 25 years from now? Do we have another 25 years before the aliens come down and start fucking probing?
Gold has over 20 years. Over 10 years, the S&P has outperformed, though.
So the reason I bring this up is because historically, what are investors taught? They're taught that productive assets are supposed to outperform these commodities, non-productive assets, right? And so what we end up finding is that actually, because the government continues to print money, what we are seeing is now we have 10 years, 20 years of data, is that these assets are actually outperforming stocks. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone should go sell all their stocks and go put all their money into Bitcoin or gold. Right. But what it does mean...
What about other potential trades and investments in the crypto space? Like, why is it just Bitcoin? I don't know.
Is that I think people have to recalibrate themselves and say we are in an era after the global financial crisis where the U.S. government is going to print an insane amount of money. If they print that money, what we are finding is that there is a lot of capital that flows into these assets, and they're outperforming stocks. So again, it goes back to Bitcoin. I don't disagree. The last 2 years has not been fun for Bitcoin investors. Right. The question is it going to come back?
What is your...
All right, can we have, like, dude, it's crazy. It's always this fucking stupid Bitcoin shit. It's like Pomplobino, what do you feel about how the DTCs move? Like, obviously it's controlled, so they're never going to ask that, like, legit shit, but it's crazy. It's just such moronic things back and forth. But Bitcoin, people, the powers that be, the central banks are converging to fucking swarm us into this fucking controlled surveillance state. Just take a look at the flock cameras and how they're spreading like a plague. It's happening under our noses right now.
Why it hasn't been good for Bitcoin investors?
I get asked this question all the time, and you can imagine there's no one thing to point at. I think that one piece that people probably don't give enough credit to in the Bitcoin community is that the AI trade is really sexy. People like the shiny thing, the thing that's going up. They're chasing the momentum. They're chasing what is seen as asymmetric returns, right? If you
oh, it keeps going up. I'm gonna keep buying it. Yeah, see how well that works out.
When you can buy.
Fucking stock market all-time highs. Fucking they're talking 3 to 6 months a shock that's gonna blow people out of the water in terms of recession. But I don't know. Do they print money out the wazoo to get out? That's what some people seem to think. That Warsh truly got his back against the wall.
Semiconductor ETF, and you're going to double your money in 3 weeks.
They're saying they're going to raise rates.
I think that's one piece. The second piece is I also think that there's been this transition from the hardcore Bitcoin holders handing it over to a lot of the Wall Street.
Right, so now we might be into a closer thing called price discovery.
I think there's price discovery. Also, I think people should start to expect Bitcoin is bigger. Volatility is compressing. You're not going to see this thing go up, 20x in a year and then draw down 80%.
But then how is this to think of the Cathie Wood and other kind of predictions that we're talking about $1 million a coin?
Because they're fucking class action morons.
Anytime soon.
The hard part about predictions is...
What are we supposed to think about Cathie Wood? Who the fuck cares what Cathie Wood's talking about?
You can pick price and you can pick time. Now, as I've gotten to play this game longer and longer, you start to realize picking price is the easy part. The timeline's always the hardest part. And so, do I think Bitcoin hits $1 million one day? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Why? How?
The question is, does it happen in 5 years or 40 years? I have no clue.
Does it hit 21 million? Last time, Sailor was on, I said 121 million instead of 21 million because I'm not a freak Bitcoin person. So I misspoke about 120 million. It didn't matter to the conversation. It's either 21 million or 120. But okay, say 21 million. Michael Saylor finally said each Bitcoin will be worth $21 million of all 21 million of the Bitcoin.
Here's what's crazy is if you go back and you look in,
Do we think Bitcoin's going to 21 million a coin? Let me know.
2008, 2009, 2010. I saw recently there was a bunch of clips put together, almost like a highlight reel of people talking about gold. And at the time, people were saying, $5,000 gold, $6,000 gold, whatever. And they sounded insane, right? I mean, literally, people were just like, that sounds crazy. Fast forward, now it's taken 15, 16 years. Here we are. And
$5,000 gold doesn't sound anything like $21 million for Bitcoin.
Well, go back to, remember, gold was $35 in 1970. Right. And so if you look at it from that perspective, to go from $35 to $5,000. Now, Bitcoin's already done that. The question is, how asymmetric is it? I'm not saying that Bitcoin's going to 21 million. I don't know what the top there is.
You think it's going to
I think it is going significantly higher. And I do agree with the hardcore Bitcoiners on one specific thing, which is Bitcoin has no top because the dollar's got no bottom.
I got two important questions because we got to go. Gemini, are you with the Winklevoss twins or not?
I don't know all of the exact details of what happened there, but what I do think is that there was 100% lawfare from the last administration that was going after all of these crypto exchanges. And my guess is that now what is happening is a lot of these exchanges are trying to figure out, hey, what is the impediment of what previously happened for us to continue to do business moving forward?
Why do you call it lawfare, just so I know?
Well, I
think lawfare is some kind of political movement.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God, is this guy fucking right in the head?
Politicians come out and say we're recruiting a crypto army and we're going to go and we're going to shut down this industry, right? I mean, it was pretty clear that they were very anti the industry. And I think that you had one side of the political aisle that was very stuck on we are going to stop this. And look, we investors in companies, they were getting their bank accounts shut down. They were.
All right, we get the spiel. We get the spiel, Pomplabino. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, to say the least. All right, Stellar's still moving. Yeah, buddy. Let me get this going. All right. Guys, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and you should probably follow on X, link in the description below. I've been tweeting when I go live because YouTube's notifications don't seem to work for a lot of people, they're telling me. And the best place to support the channel, if you want to support and get extra content, you join our Patreon, link in the description below. And H-Bar pumping too, for real. Let's take a look. Exclusive videos I got going on here weekly. It's H-Bar. Now, H-Bar's only up 1.5%. What? Stellar's up fucking 25% now. Let's see. Exclusive videos weekly. Popular posts. All the fun stuff. This is the best place to support the channel. And what else we got going on? What else we got going on? I think that's it. We're just in this boring fucking sideways movement is what we're in right now. And it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But in the end, I think in the end, the Minutemen, join the Minutemen, dude. Come on now. I'm going to go record a Patreon video and I'm going to post it over there. So I'll see you over on Patreon.